Okay, so Kiran, let's proceed ahead with your HR mock for NMDC. So first, my question will be related to your introduction only. So your very brief introduction, Kiran.
Okay, sir. My name is Kiran. I'm from Kerala. I have completed my graduation in mechanical engineering from College of Engineering, Trivandrum. During BTech, my project was the design and development of a vegetable washer, which can be sold with a mixie jar, sold as a mixie jar. And after BTech, I joined in IIT Madras for MTech in thermal engineering. During MTech, my project was the estimation of a tumor using inverse heat transfer methodology. So in this project, I applied my engineering knowledge to the biological field. And during MTech, I got a great experience that I was able to mingle with the different kind of people from different culture, different states and all. It increased my knowledge about India and all. And after MTech, currently I'm working as a project staff in IIT Madras. The project is related to funded by Department of Science and Technology, and it is related to climate change. This is all about my academics and my experience.
Okay. So Kiran, when did you complete your masters?
2019, sir.
19. And you are working in the project for the last 2 years now? How long are you working in the project?
Yeah, almost 2 years, sir.
Almost 2 years in the project, huh?
Yes, sir.
Will this project award you PhD or something, or this is just experience?
No, sir, it's just experience. I'm taking it as a temporary job. I was looking for another jobs, but due to the corona and all, the job was.
Can you brief me about the project which you are doing? What are you doing in that?
Sir, actually, it is related to climate change. What we are trying to do is basically climate change over the Bay of Bengal region.
Okay.
So what we are doing is what will be the change in behavior of tropical cyclones in this in the future climatic conditions.
Okay.
Okay, so let's say cyclone Varda, we know that it happened in 2016.
Right.
So, and what I'm studying is the same cyclone, if it happens in 2035 or 2075, what will be the intensity? What will be the track of that cyclone? These kind of studies I am doing, and we published 2 papers in this project, and in that what we concluded is that in future the intensity of cyclones increases, and the track, that means transition speed will reduce. That means the cyclone will stay more time in the ocean. This is one of the reason why the intensity of cyclone is increasing.
And so what I understand is you are doing some sort of risk assessment related to the climatic change behavior. Are you doing that? Are you doing some kind of risk assessment? I mean,
yes, sir.
Is your study going to prevent the damage it is going to incur?
Actually, this is a big project, sir. I'm the first one. I'm the first group in this project. Okay. Basically, what I'm doing is I will give the data to other groups. What will be the intensity of the cyclone? What will be the wind data and all I will give to the other group.
Right.
Rain data, everything I will give to the other group. And the other group will calculate what will be the flood in these areas. Okay. And what will be the damage due to the cyclone in this area and all.
What is your specific contribution and what are the parameters you are considering in that?
So my specific contribution is basically the wind. What will be the increase in the wind? Wind is very important for a cyclone. So
right.
If wind is increasing, the damage potential also increases due to cyclone.
So you are measuring the wind direction or wind velocity. What are you measuring in that?
Both, sir, everything. Wind direction, wind velocity.
And what parameters you are considering? Because wind velocity, etc., depends on other parameters like pressure.
Yes, sir. Pressure, temperature, relative humidity. Basically, I am using a software known as Weather Research and Forecasting Model.
Okay.
So in this model, basically it is solving Navier-Stokes equation and continuity equation and all.
Yes.
And so I'm providing the data, global data for this region. I'm extracting data for this region, Bay of Bengal region, and I'm providing pressure, temperature, relative humidity, and mixing ratio, etc. to this model. And this model will generate the temperature. I will only provide the initial conditions. And the model will provide the temperature, wind velocity, and relative humidity, mixing ratio, the rainfall, the atmospheric instability, etc.
You're also doing computational fluid dynamics analysis. CFD are you using?
No, sir. It's not CFD, sir. It's
okay.
Actually, this process and all I don't know. I know how
to
run.
Now, Kiran, let's come back to and tell me how this your project is relevant for NMDC. You must have seen our website and our activities. Is your MTech work or is your this project work related to somewhere NMDC work which we are doing here?
Sir, basically this project work, we can find some locations where these cyclones will hit more and all. So in the future, the direction of cyclones we can check, and we can calculate where should we plant our this mines and all, and what construction should be made, whether we should increase the strong strength of our construction and all. These kind of things we can measure by this project, sir.
Because in the minings, in the mines, what kind of environmental degradation we are coming across while digging the mines or exploring the mines, and how if in the new place we go and we start exploring, then how we can mitigate that particular risk associated with the exploration of the mines. Maybe your work can be relevant for that.
Yes, sir. But yes, sir. Basically, the thing that I did is on atmosphere, sir. There are some other models which can be used for Earth. Like with that models, we can assess what will be the change. But in my study, I used the only atmosphere model, sir.
Okay, Kiran, tell me now. You are a postgraduate from IIT Madras, that too in thermal, which looks like quite a lucrative actually domain of specialization for mechanical engineers. What motivated you to join NMDC? Why you want to come into this?
Sir, I always want to join in any of the public sector undertaking. But first time when I write the GATE exam, my rank was not enough to get into a PSU. But and I had two options, whether to go for higher studies and prepare for GATE exam next year. But I choose to go for MTech while I was preparing for the GATE exam again and all also. So,
how do you think you wasted your time in MTech?
No, sir, I'm not regretting that I wasted my time in MTech, because I get a lot of knowledge while studying.
So suppose you join NMDC with us here, how your MTech is going to be helpful?
Sir, that I studied thermal engineering, so I think there are many structures like furnace and all, where I can apply my knowledge what to measure the temperature and all.
Why you are especially interested in public sectors, Kiran? Why not private sector?
Sir, mainly both of the public sector and private sector is having some advantages and disadvantages mainly. But for me, my father and mother is retired government employees. So I know I heard many things from them, that my father always motivate me that join in public sector, don't go for private sector and all. And I know what the social status my father and mother gained by joining public sector, but I never seen this social status and all to a private sector. In private sector, we may have great growth and all, but in public sector, we will get a good respect in society and all. I would like to get.
Okay, Kiran, so what if you don't get into NMDC?
Sir, and if I didn't get into NMDC, I need to search for another job and all.
Okay, so this project will keep on going for how long you are going? Suppose you get selected in NMDC, can you leave this project immediately?
Yes, sir, it's a contract basis job. I just need to get 1 month period only required.
Notice you have to give.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, you have to give 1 month's notice, right?
1 month notice only.
Okay, Kiran, I want to know something about you. I mean, your personality traits. How can you be asset for the organization? Can you tell me something about you which makes you asset for our organization?
Okay, sir. I am hardworking, dedicated, and person. And my main strength is that I am adaptive to any kind of situations. Like I lived in different cities with different food, with different kind of people. So I am adapted to any kind of these situations. And I think these kind of things are required for a employer like NMDC and all. And I expect that I have all those qualities that is required.
Is there anything which you want to change in your personality, which you find is not good?
In personalities are more person. I would like to change something is that I need to improve my language, English. That is what I am always worried about in last 2-3 years. But I improved a lot with my help of my friends and all. Usually my friends will correct me in the grammar and all, but still it's not perfect. I need to improve more. So this I would like to improve in my behaviors.
Okay. Kiran, tell me something about your hobbies or interests or something.
So my hobbies are cycling and visiting to nearby beautiful hidden places. Mainly I usually go to these places by cycle. During this COVID and pandemic and all, I was able to travel a lot to these type of places, or just around 30 kilometer inside 30-kilometer radius and all. It was nice experience.
That is in Kerala only, yeah?
It's in Kerala only, inside
Okay.
30-kilometer radius, sir.
Tell me the most beautiful places in Kerala where I should visit. I've never visited Kerala. So if I am to visit, tell me 5 good places where I can hide myself and hidden places where I can visit.
Sir, it depends upon your interest, sir. Mainly because if you like to go to a place where many people are coming and there are plenty of photos.
No, I'm the kind of person who would like to think, not mingle with lot of crowd.
Okay, sir. Then you can go to any resorts like things in Munnar and all. That it's really beautiful, very greenish things, and you can, in most of the resorts near to the Munnar, there will be a swimming pool and all. There won't be much people, and you can enjoy it.
Why Kerala is called God's state, God's own state?
God's own state, because I think because of the secularism and the beauty of nature. It's
what do you mean by secularism, Kiran?
Secularism, we live in a harmony, sir. Like every culture,
different religious people living in peace and harmony.
Yes, sir.
Very good social indicators and all, right?
Yes, sir.
Would you like to come out of the Kerala and work in North India in NMDC?
Yes, sir. Fine. I'm fine with any kind of, because I got a great teaching from Kerala, how to live in different kind of persons, how to live with.
Okay, what do you know about NMDC, Kevin? Tell me some 5 things about NMDC.
Okay, sir. NMDC is the India's largest iron ore producers, which is producing around 35 tons of iron ore per year.
What is the share of iron ore, total share of iron ore, which NMDC is exploring?
35. That I am.
Out of total iron ore, there are other companies also which are also exploring.
Yes, sir. That I haven't checked.
Okay, go ahead.
And it's having 3 mines for iron ore, which is situated in Chhattisgarh and Karnataka. And the NMDC is also extracting diamond from Pana, Madhya Pradesh. And it's also having some share in world market like Australia, mining companies and all. Okay,
tell me about the chief CMD of NMDC, and tell me under which ministry it comes.
NMDC comes under Ministry of Steel.
And who is Minister of Steel?
Dharmendra
Pradhan.
Dharmendra Pradhan.
Okay.
Okay, sir. The other question.
And who is CMD?
CMD, I haven't checked. I don't know.
Okay. Kiran, you want to ask us anything?
Yes, sir. About the training and all, how we will be trained and where we will be the training locations and all, I would like to know.
Okay. So let me tell you, this last question is not very good.
Okay, sir.
Training and all, actually, they will not be very much interested in telling you about this. Think of some another question.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
That should be very, very interesting, which they feel like they are excited to answer and they feel like discussing with you. And that shows your interest also. And the depth of the question you ask shows that how much you are interested in the company. You must have seen the website and all. So I recommend you to
can
go to the
I ask
website.
Related to my hobby and all? Like I saw that Jagdalpur. It's there are many beautiful places near to that location and all. Can I ask whether these sites are accessible for us?
Actually, it should be related to profession.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
You should ask them something which shows your inclination to become the employee of that organization, actually.
Okay, sir.
The person who is very much interested to join some organization. So I'm giving you a job, right? You are going to join my company. So you would like to ask me something. Obviously not salary or not promotion, because in public sector those things are already fixed.
Yes, sir.
If it is a private company and I'm interviewing you, you would like to ask me the salary, right or not? But public sector may will not ask salary because it is fixed. It is not in their hand at all. So you will ask them something which shows that, okay, you are interested to join this company.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So just dig in further and ask you. I will not suggest you that what is to be asked, because that is individualistic. So you need to think it of. right?
Yes. Okay,
But
sir.
I can only tell you that this question is good or bad. Is a good or not good.
Okay, sir.
So this which you asked is actually they will not feel like answering much.
Okay,
It
sir.
looks like you are asking for the formality. There's
Okay, sir.
no passion involved in this question.
Okay, sir.
Rest, I will suggest you certain things, though it was okay. I will suggest you certain things. You started your introduction with BTech project. You see, introduction, though they will ask you, that is the predictable question.
Yes, sir.
Next question will depend upon what you say in an introduction.
Yes,
If you mention in your introduction about BTech project, they will ask you about BTech project.
okay, sir.
What I find is you do one thing. You just focus on your project which you are doing presently.
Okay, sir.
After saying, sir, I graduated in this and then I did my master's in thermal engineering, and presently I'm working on a very interesting and important climate related project, and focus on these things.
Okay, sir.
Very important, very relevant and very interesting project which is related to climate impact assessment, risk impact assessment, mitigation. Use these words which are relevant for NMDC also.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
And sir, to tell you about this project, then 2-3 lines. And sir, one more thing I want to bring to your kind notice, that the project which I'm doing, I'm very sure that learning which I have here will be relevant for my job in NMDC also, and find that relevance.
Okay,
And I
sir.
will ask you to make a presentation, PPT. Make a presentation and show that to us of what you are doing now and how it is related to NMDC. Work on that direction.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Because I want to pull this entire interview in that direction.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
And if we are in position to pull that entire interview in that direction, it proves that what you are doing now will be very helpful for NMDC.
Okay,
That will
sir.
only
Okay,
come,
sir.
and in the introduction, you have to focus on that thing only.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
Right? And that what you are to focus, what you are to speak, what 2 lines you have to speak, that we will tell you once you give me the presentation of what you are doing. So put effort.
Okay, sir.
What you are doing now, how it is relevant for NMDC. These 2 things I want in 5-6 slides, 6-7 slides, very clearly.
Okay,
So that is what we are going to tell. And yes, I asked you why your MTech thermal, why it is a wastage. You say, sir, other than technical things which I've learned, I think the practice which I had for making the kind of analysis, analytical tools which I learned. I don't know whether you learned MATLAB or something like that, but analytical tool which I learned, I'm very sure that, sir, they are going to be helpful for me to make some kind of analysis in the job also.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So what did you learn in MTech? So, sir, it is not that what subjects I studied, what curriculum I did. 2 years of masters, I will say that gave me many things, like to work in a team, to work under pressure,
Okay, sir.
to complete the project in time,
Yes, sir.
to deal with different kind of people. My BTech college was the college where I was not having students from other states, but in masters, I could mingle with people from North India, South India, Middle India. So that was there I learned how to adapt. And I'm
Okay,
confident to join NMDC today, largely because of my confidence that I got in masters. Right or not? Because when you were doing MTech in Madras, you were getting people from Delhi also, you were getting people from North India
yes, sir.
also.
Yes.
And that is where you could integrate with them. So what you say, your strength has adaptability,
Yes.
that actually you acquired during your MTech
Yes, sir.
at Madras. So link that way.
Okay.
So your MTech is waste. I told you your MTech is a waste. I beg to differ, sir. Other than technical learning, maybe I studied fluid mechanics, I studied thermodynamics, I studied heat transfer. These are the subjects.
Yes.
Maybe I will not use that. But sir, I had many other things. I learned many other things. Like
Yes.
small example I will give you, sir. Before my MTech, I never met with students from North India. Many students from North India. It was MTech in which I got opportunity in premium institute like IIT Madras, that I could meet with people.
Okay.
And now I'm confident to work anywhere in the India. So in one line, you have told many things.
Yes.
So what makes you asset for the company? That was the right answer. You have given rightly. So anyhow, let's move now step by step. I've given you some activities to do, Kiran. Do it fast, right? Do it fast. Make a presentation. Give that presentation to me. And I want next time introduction. After that, entire interview should be pulled in particular direction.
Okay, sir.
Know more and more about NMDC, what they are doing, how your project is relevant for that.
Yes,
explore further.
Okay, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
You want to ask me anything?
Sir, like there will be GD also, right, sir?
Yeah. GD is going on tonight. There is a GD at 8:30. Pop up.
Okay, sir. Fine. Sir.
And read on the panel. There are so many GDs.
Okay. Oh, yes, sir. I
If
saw
you go
that.
to Yourpedia website, ask Pradeep sir also. He will guide you. I think he must have called you.
Yes, sir. Yesterday.
He told you where GDs are there, and there are two kind of videos in GD. One about GD itself, how to participate.
Yes.
My very brief videos like how to enter in GD, how to start GD, how to conclude GD, right?
Yes.
So all that informational videos. And another, when people are doing GD, the
Yes, sir.
topics, and all current topics are kept there.
Yes, sir.
So on your PDF panel, you will find lot of material for learning
Okay.
material. It is up to
Okay.
you to learn.
Okay, sir.
So give your 100% if you're serious about the job, right, Kiran?
Yes. Okay, sir.
And pop up for the GD in the evening at
Okay, sir.
8:30.
Thanks. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.